Hey everybody, Frank here, Godzilla Island for the Mazer Squad with a review of Godzilla Rivals vs. Mechagodzilla. Really cool one-shot. This is the 10th one-shot in the Rivals series. Written by Martinez, artists are Kara Huset, Alex Sanchez, colorist was John Paul Bove, color assistant is Ed Pieri. Letters were done by Nathan Wittick and editor was David Mariotti. He's always on these Rivals, it seems. Great editor so far. Really been enjoying these Rivals stories. This Mechagodzilla one is pretty cool. It follows three kind of protesters, activists that are against this tracer tech company. And what they do is they break into tracer tech to try to prove they're not so friendly to the area. They're a little bit corrupt, and Arena and the two fellow protesters, Alex and Jazz, they break into tracer tech, and it turns out at the end that Arena is actually a Xilien, and she helps them, the Xiliens, steal Mechagodzilla and add Mechagodzilla to their arsenal to invade Earth along with Xilien and King Ghidorah. Pretty cool story. I mean, immediately from the beginning I was like, is she dressed like a Xilien, Arena? And when they did that big reveal at the end, like, I was like, alright. I wasn't really surprised because like it's literally right in front of our eyes how she's dressed. But I'm like, you know what, maybe, it takes place in the year 2074. They're trying to make her look like she dresses funky, it's futuristic, but pretty cool. Some cool action sequences with Mechagodzilla, lots of kaijus referenced in here. We have Hedorah, Orga, Monster X, Mothra, Megaera, Sunilla. Well, Nilla's on a hat, but yeah, let's dive into it. Let's take a look at it. Like, as I said, it opens up. There's this tracer tech company, and in San Palermo, California, 2074, and you have all these protesters outside. Law enforcement's just kind of chasing everyone away, and they're like, "Listen, we're gonna be able to fight kaiju. We are the company. We are gonna save the Earth from them." And here is where Arena comes in, and clearly, she's got the high collar, your typical Xilien suit, and these are our two fellow protesters that decide they're going to break in and help her steal some tracer tech files. And we get a little look at the monitors here, some cool shots. You see Mothra, Lara, Gigan, King Ghidorah, Hedorah, and Godzilla's underwater, and he's getting shot at by these drones, and he's kind of like, what the hell's going on up there? That's when Mechagodzilla's in his bay, and they're like, alright, we're going to break in here. Godzilla starts attacking the city, and just pissed, causing destruction as usual. They deploy Mechagodzilla, but Mechagodzilla is just starting to go rogue, and it's going back and forth, back and forth. Pretty cool fights. Trying to get to the action here for you guys. I like, it's the GMK Godzilla look too, I feel like, which is a pretty unique design. I mean, it only appeared once. We get our beam clash here with the Kiryu Mechagodzilla. Sustained some damage on his face. I feel like there's always a beam clash lately with Mechagodzilla. It's a cool trope, but so Godzilla heads back into the ocean after their whole fight, and then she makes her call, and it says the end. What's gonna happen next? I've said it many times. I would love to see some more follow-ups to these one-shots. I get they're one-shots and they're supposed to be standalone stories, but there's some great characters in these, and a lot of times, it builds to like this cool cliffhanger, and you're like, well, when are we going to get a follow-up story? Like, are we going to get a Godzilla Rivals versus Mechagodzilla 2? Or are we going to get a Godzilla Rivals Rodan versus Ibera 2? That's another one that kind of ended in a cliffhanger as well. Loving the Rivals one-shots. They're some of the best stories that I've seen in a while. I really love the War for Humanity series. I kind of want to see an ongoing series that'll come back. I really want something like Rulers of Earth again. But let me know what you guys thought of this one. It was pretty good in my opinion, but it was honestly not one of my favorites. But I did enjoy it. But let me know what you thought, and thanks for watching, guys.